Hey everybody, day 151 on my journey to 2000. I'm rated a 1357 right now. After a couple losses, again, I seem to be taking 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. There's other ways to explain that ratio, but yeah, I'm not giving up hope. And I'm taking it a day at a time. It seems like every time I lose, I get a little frustrated, and I hang on to that for a little bit, but then I go to sleep, and I wake up, and I get to a point where okay, I'm excited to play again. So as long as that's there, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. And I appreciate everyone's support as I put myself out there in a form of a way for me to just share the anguish of dealing with not progressing in my chess skills. So I'm actually going to reduce the... I'm actually going to only limit to players that are less than 25 points below me, because now I'm realizing that sometimes I'm drawing people, and even draws are starting to erode my rating. That being said, rating doesn't really matter. I'm in it for the journey. I'm in it for all of the folks joining the Discord. Plug for the Discord. Join the Discord. A lot of cool people there chatting chess, doing puzzles, just hanging out, sharing pictures of their cats. But yeah, thank you for all your support. Let's see who I'm playing today. A. Collins, 1991, out of Great Britain. A. Collins, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the Queen's Gambit decline here. I'm going to go ahead and take right away. Hey, how's it going? Good, man. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good. I'm going to bring out the knight. And I'm going to just continue with development. Probably, okay. To maybe prevent this bishop from coming down. It's very symmetrical. We've got the exchange variation of the Queen's Gambit declined, but okay, I'm going to exchange this, and after recapturing, I'm going to push this pawn. So far, so good. Man's here helping me out with the pool. Very grateful for all the help we get around here. Let's go ahead and just develop this. Okay. So this is, I could take, but then they fork both of these pieces. I don't have to do anything, so I'm going to just go ahead and castle. But this is a piece that I'm going to have to think about how to get rid of. Maybe take with the bishop. And then have to reposition the knight if they take here. Other than that, I still have to activate my rooks. Which is what they're doing. The other thing I could do is come down here and threaten the knight, but that's not good because after it takes, threatening the queen, I would have to recapture, and then they could take because then that's blocked. So obviously still some learning to do here in the openings, even though moved 11. I think I'm gonna just continue to probably get my queen off the back rank here is gonna be good. So maybe here threatening this, getting them to do something with that knight, or if this and this, that leaves that knight pretty vulnerable if I can get their queen out of there. So let's try this. And then if they move their knight or their pawn here, I'll go knight to b5, threatening the queen, which would open up this file here. So they're probably going to move along one of these squares. At which point I can take that pawn with the knight. So ideally, well, I don't want to get too far into that line because you never know what they're going to do. Time check, 13. We got 7 minutes and 43 seconds. I'm ahead in time, which is good. There's also a nice pin here. If, say, they bring this here. It doesn't really do much because then they can just kick it out. Okay, so they are doing that. So if I go here, they're probably going to go back one, which would Actually, no. What I do now is take this. No, I don't take that. So my thought is either this or this. So let's evaluate both of those. If this creates the pin, they can no longer push it out. And then after takes, well, okay. And after takes, the fork is no longer there. So if they recapture here, I can do something like this. And then I've got this here that they won't be able to move. Or I go here, but then they just go here, and then what? That's the thing, and then what? I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one seems like it had a little bit more juice to it. A little bit more juice to it. So I bought an external hard drive because I was running out of so much space. Okay. So they are doing that move. So my options could be just double up this battery. Can't get rid of that piece, so I can move my piece away or put pressure on another one of their big pieces. So if I were to take here and they were to recapture here, that would not be good because then I'd still be left with moving this queen here. So my hunch is telling me this, at which point they will most likely go here. Okay. The other move is to just go somewhere completely different. Like back here, and then after this, I come here, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 attackers against 1, 2, 3 defenders, and then I could add another attacker here. They could add another defender. Alright, let's do this. 3 minutes and 53 seconds. I gotta go. I wish I had more time to do these analysis of these moves. So I think they're definitely gonna go here. Oh. Oh, interesting. A discovered attack. Wow, a discovered attack against my queen. Wow. Okay. Alright, touche. Touche. But it's okay. I've got this. Oh, that's not okay. I think this is the move, because if takes, then I take, and then we settle the score there. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Oh. 3 minutes left. Opponent's playing really well. Really, really well. Must be those folks out of Great Britain. Alright, so they leave there. Ooh! Okay. They leave their rook undefended, so I'm going to take that. I was worried about a discovered check that would leave my queen exposed, but I don't see one. So I'm just going to go ahead and capture here. And then after takes, then I probably I'm up a point here. I don't like that knight being there. I don't have to. No, I'm not going to take it, because then they could go here, thrown in the queen, and preparing for this, which would leave my king exposed. So I kind of like the idea of just keeping it there and developing this rook instead, pinning the knight against there. So if they try any funny business, I get checkmate there. Okay. I think this is my move. But then there's this. I'm having to move much quicker than I want to here as we approach the end game. Alright. So there's a check here that I get to do. Then I get to check here, grabbing the open file, gaining tempo, noticing that they've got a line on my queen. This square is off limits for the queen until now, which I will probably take. And then I will double up there, ultimately preparing for a way to get rid of that bishop altogether. And I might think about going up here, attacking the bishop and threatening this pawn. Oh wait, there was a check opportunity here. Okay. Anyways, I gotta go. There's mate potential there, so they're not going to be able to move that bishop anyways. So if I'm here, they can advance this, and then I take, check, I think I'm not going to go there because I want to get rid of this bishop. If they do move here, that would be a really solid position for them to be in. I'd much rather have them do this, expose their king a little bit more, take, and then push this pawn, breaking up that structure here in the middle. Because they have potential for a really strong pawn game on this side, at which point I would probably do a minority attack on that side of the board. Look at me, using big words like minority attack. But a minute left to do so. A minute left to do so is going to be interesting. Okay, now there's a question here. Do I go there? No, I think I stick to the plan. I think I stick to the plan because getting this file open would be good. And while I may win this pawn here, it would shift the momentum back to black. And I feel like right now I have momentum. That move doesn't worry me because they can't take that pawn. It is a nice outpost. Minute left now. I'm gonna stop talking. Oh, apologies for the lack of narrating the rest of this game. I'm gonna conserve all brain waves to thinking. Well, I can talk now because that was pretty easy. That was a puzzle move right there. Pinning the queen against and then another pin. So I think I've got this one. I feel good about this. A. Collins, great game. Great game. Let's check out the analysis here. So on day 151, I played with 85% accuracy, 0 blunders. I did have 1 miss, but I didn't make any mistakes. There were 3 inaccuracies, which you always have to take with a grain of salt, but I played as if I was a 1750 rated player. I felt like I was in control of most of the game there, which was cool. Let's see where that miss was and the inaccuracies. So book moves, good moves all the way through the opening. There's a mistake. Did I capitalize on it? No. Capitalizing on this meant... Oh, is this a tactic? Take, skewer with the ram of the queen through this diagonal? Is it? No, okay. You never know. The miss. Oh, taking here, and then takes, and then I win the after recaptures, then I win that knight. That was the move. Cool. But instead, I should have seen that. But they make a great move. It's still even. Game is... no, I'm ahead by a little bit. 0.7 according to the eval bar. mistake on their end, which I think I did capitalize on. Yeah. So great move by yours truly, allowing me to take their rook, pin the knight against the rook. That was an inaccuracy. Again, my idea was what was my idea? I think my idea might have been to double up this. A better move. Could have been just take. No. Oh yeah. And then if captures, then we just come up there, take. Let's see. I think, yeah. And then if recaptures, and then they take, and I recapture, takes, and I've got pretty good position here, but it might have been a better, yeah, that was the best move. Oh yeah. Yeah, because then this pawn would have been left undefended. So after this, I go here, and then it's pretty obvious. I'm up a few pawns. It's a knight against the rook, and that's all she wrote. So we take, and then after, okay, so there's an inaccuracy there, which one could say, let's see, instead of the queen coming over, was this the move? Yep. So I ended up, I think I ended up doing that just right here. And then I saw that move come in, so I take, which was an inaccuracy. The better move, oh, would have been preparing for mate up there. This is mate also attacking this pawn. I was just trying to simplify the position because I was up a pawn, trying to gain the open file, which I was able to do, and then I saw the pin, the queen against the queen. And there you have it. Day 151 in the books. Until next time.